Hello, Capricorn. This is Eileen, and this is the Capricorn November 2022 tarot card reading. And let's see. So I've had an interruption with the readings recently because of Hurricane Ian. So we didn't have power for almost 2 weeks. I didn't have internet for longer, close to 3 weeks. So anyway, so now I'm back with the tarot card reading, the live streams, and so I'll be doing some of these. And so for tonight, this is the Capricorn, and I'm not sure which one I'm doing tomorrow. Oh no, tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow I'm going to do just a Friday evening general reading for all signs, and you can ask questions also after the reading. So that's just going to be the Friday evening reading that I'm doing that. So anyway, let's see what you have, Capricorn. And then after this live stream, after I do the reading for Capricorn, you're welcome to ask questions. I can see if I can tune in to you and give you some feedback. And it doesn't matter what your sign is. That's for all signs to ask questions. But for the Capricorn reading here, we have the Seven of Wands, Justice, King of Wands, the Lovers, Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords, Ace of Cups, King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and Wheel of Fortune. So you have some interesting cards here. Now, this is a general reading, so some of these cards may resonate with you, while others do not. If I'm doing a private reading, then I'm just focusing in on your circumstances. And let's see, so the Seven of Wands card, this is showing you defending your position in November from others who are competing with you or wanting you to do things their way. I'm getting for some of you, you might have people accusing you of one thing or another, of either not doing things the right way or maybe saying one thing and doing another. I'm getting some kind of conflict for some of you with a particular person. It feels like for some Capricorns, like one particular person might be making some accusations to you, like, well, you said this to me, or you didn't do that, or just something like that, and just more poking at you. And you're being very strong here, though, in defending yourself. And then others with just petty things, harassing you in one way or another, almost like, you know what I'm getting here? Capricorns are very strong, very solid, very strong, very determined, very hardworking people. And you may not always do things the way other people want you to do things. It's like you have your own method. You know what works for you, what you've done for a long time, whether this is your job and your personal life, whatever it is, you make up your mind. It's not like you just all of a sudden think, oh, I think I'll do this. Well, no, maybe I'll do that. It's like you have your reasons for everything you do. Let's say you were going to make a trip somewhere. You're going to plan it out in the way that makes sense to you based on what you want to do, experiences you've had, knowledge you have about where you're going. And so if other people are trying to poke at you and criticize you and say, well, why are you going that way instead of that way? And it's like, you just don't have any patience for that. It's like, I know what I'm doing. I know where I'm going. Don't be, trying to change me. And that's what I'm getting here for some of you, that in November, you might be dealing with others who are just trying to it's almost like they're trying to throw you off course. And I feel like people are jealous of you. They're jealous of your determination. They're jealous of you having your feet on the ground and knowing what you're doing and where you're going. And it's like they want to throw you off your path. They want to disrupt you. and where you're going and what you're doing. So, but you're defending yourself. You're being really strong. Like you're not being tolerant of any of that. It's kind of like you've seen this before and it's nothing new to you and you're not going to be swayed or pushed around or anything. And you've got justice here. And justice is about, you see the scales of justice and the two kitties are on the scale, you know, kind of balancing the scale. Now, in some cases, this might represent a legal matter that's settled in your favor. Whatever this is, it's you getting fair treatment. So if you've had some circumstances where you haven't been treated fairly by others, or in some circumstances you've dealt with, this is showing the universe wants to even things out for you and balance things. So you've got fair treatment. You're not being, you're not going to be, you know, in a weak position while others are in the stronger position and towering over you. It's none of that. So if it's happened before, it's like the universe is saying, no, that's not going to happen. So this is good also. And it's good next to that 7 of Wands where people are trying to throw you off your course and everything. You've got King of Wands here. And the wands do relate to the fire signs. So of Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. So this King of Wands, this could be about a person in your life that could be a fire sign or have a lot of that fire in their chart in the month of November. The King of Wands is somebody who's worked very hard at many occasions, has been a bit of a workaholic to get where he is. And this could be a he or a she, you know, this is just this particular character that's in a strong position, in a good position financially, someone who's got a lot of experience and knowledge and lives a comfortable life, gets to enjoy the finer things of life, and whether it's small luxuries, big luxuries, whatever, but who's worked very hard for everything they have. And even when they're resting or taking some time off, they're still very aware of all the work they still have to do. And so this could be you embodying the traits and emotions of the King of Wands in the month of November. Now, this could also represent someone you could be dealing with in business. This would be a very fair-minded person, could be kind of short-tempered or get kind of irate or impatient at times, but not someone who would be holding grudges or, you know, being resentful or wanting to get revenge or any of that kind of thing. This person just typically has a lot of energy. They work real hard. And sometimes if people are not keeping up or if people look like they're taking shortcuts, this King of Wands can get a little, you know, agitated with people like that. And Capricorn can be that way too, because Capricorns are very, very determined, hardworking people. And so they don't have much patience for people who take shortcuts or don't want to do the work anyway either. And so this could be for some of you a potential partner or mate that could come into your life in the month of November. This could be a strong connection for you, either in some kind of partnership or love or romance, or in some business venture or some other type of business that you're conducting in the month of November. If it's someone you need to deal with in a position of authority, this person is very fair-minded. They're not going to be trying to look for reasons to complicate things, you know, very open and fair-minded as long as things line up correctly. You've got the Lovers card, and the Lovers is about someone or something that you are passionate about, making decisions whether to enter relationship with someone, or to stay in a relationship, or to pursue a particular project or something, a business that you have passion about. And oh, hi Cords, thanks for joining. Hello. Going well, thank you. You too. And I hope your Thursday's going well. It's almost over though for me. It's nighttime here. The Lovers, so let me see what else I'm getting. Look at the kitties. See how their tails are forming a little heart in the image. Let me see if I can get that where I don't have the glare. I'm always getting the glare from the lights and all that. I'm trying to get a good, better image for you. But the kitties' tails form a little heart shape there. Let me see what else I'm getting here. I do feel for a number of you, you might already have a good partner in your life, but if you don't, there's someone coming into your life, and I feel like this is from a previous lifetime connection. And this is a true love, heart to heart, soul to soul connection that the two of you just blend together. It's like everything, it just fits, it works, it clicks. You don't have to knock yourself out to make this relationship work. It's natural for the two of you to be together and to merge together in a union as a couple. And so I am getting that for a number of Capricorns. If you're free, single, divorced, whatever it is, but you're free, unencumbered. I mean, somebody, either the other person or yourself, might have someone you're seeing casually, but I mean, not in any kind of committed relationship. Like you're free enough just to let go of other people that might be around you to join together with the right one. And I'm feeling for a number of you, this is supposed to be happening. It's destined for you and this other person to get together again in this lifetime. And it's like both of you are just ready. It's like the timing is just right. Whatever you've already been through, going through the same with the other person. It's like you might still have your challenges and the other person might still have their own challenges they're dealing with, but you're in the clear enough and have it together enough to come together, and the two of you complement one another. You merge. It's like you're both strong individually, and you come together and make a really strong partnership here in life. And you might even work together in some capacity. You might build a life together, a home, a business, something like that, where that's what I'm getting, some kind of really important project that the two of you work on together going forward in your lives that's just solid and meaningful. Let's see, you've got the Queen of Cups. Now, the cups do relate to the water signs of Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. And the Queen of Cups is someone who's very compassionate and sensitive and introspective. She gets to live a good life. She has certain comforts and luxuries, whether small or big luxuries, she gets to enjoy. She's fully aware of just how fortunate she is that she does get to live a much more comfortable life than many other people. And she appreciates everything she has. Now, in some cases, she almost looks a little pregnant. So there might be a pregnancy for some of you in the month of November. But that sounds more specific to certain people. Otherwise, what I'm getting here, if this is you embracing the traits and emotions of the Queen of Cups in the month of November, you could be very content, feelings of contentment, excuse me, where you're just really enjoying everything you have, just being grateful and just enjoying yourself, maybe getting into the spirit of upcoming holidays and that sort of thing, winding down from a lot of work you had been doing previously, where you can have some time to yourself to rest and do things you enjoy doing. If you have any particular crafts you enjoy, or food you like to prepare when you have time, or gardening, or just spending time with your loved ones. Whatever it is, you might find that you have some time in the month of November to engage in those activities and not be in a hurry to go here and go there or do this and do that. And just welcoming a more peaceful, enjoyable time period in your life. And I do get a lot of good energy from this card here. Let me see what else I'm getting. The cat sitting in her chair over there. Let's see. The fish jumping out of the water? The fish are jumping out of the water. Let's see here. I just get such good energy from this. This could be a very healing time for you in November. You could really have some enjoyable healing experiences. So it's important to go into nature. If you live near a beach or water of some kind, lakes, streams, anything that you can go and be around water, that's very healing. Nature, even if it's a pretty park or something, or if you have, your own backyard or a patio that you have some plants and something beautiful to surround yourself with. I'm just getting this healing energy from this card. And this is very valuable time spent, whatever amount of time you're able to spend. I feel like overall you will be fairly busy in November. So if you find you do have some time that's free, that you can relax and enjoy yourself and enjoy nature and just feel good and happy and content and healthy and just feel like you're living from your heart and soul, definitely take that opportunity, because it's going to provide healing energy for you, a lot of healing in different areas of your life. That's what I'm getting with that. And then you've got the Queen of Swords here. Look at all these kings and queens cards you have. Queen of Swords. Now, the swords do relate to the air signs of Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. And the Queen of Swords is someone who can be very direct, very critical of others at times, verbally, just tell somebody exactly what she's thinking, like size people up and tell them exactly what's on her mind. So she's not always real diplomatic. Let's see here. She also, what I'm getting here, this could be you embracing the emotions and feelings of the Queen of Swords in the month of November. But it could be somebody you're dealing with who is an air sign, or maybe has a lot of that in their chart. This could be someone in the workplace, maybe a manager or an owner where you work. Could even be a relative or someone. If it's someone you're dealing with, I'm not getting that they're after you in some way. I don't feel like they want to criticize you. I feel like they really appreciate your work ethic. Let's say if it's somebody at work, like a manager or something, I feel like they appreciate your work ethic. In some cases, I'm feeling like this person, if this is someone around you, I'm almost feeling like this person is a little bit intimidated by you. So that sounds specific. That might be specific for certain people. They just get such a strength from you and such a strong work ethic, intelligence, strong-minded, strong-willed. You come across like a powerful person, and they it's like they respect that, but they just feel like you're someone not to be messed with. So that might be specific for certain Capricorns, that might be someone around you, but I don't feel like they're being critical of you or anything. I feel like they really are instead impressed, very impressed by you and who you are and how you live your life, and just how you go about your business in your life. And you've got the Ace of Cups here. And again, the cups do relate to the water signs of Pisces, Scorpio, and Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. Oh, let me say hello to some people here. Chords, okay, lots of arcana, yeah. Always forever. Hello, always forever. Thank you. These arcana, almost magician energy, yeah. Let's see, Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups is usually, this represents some kind of a new beginning, and it could be in love, romance, something that can be very inspiring. Let's see what I'm getting here. This could also represent some good news, the Ace of Cups, with regard to love or romance. Maybe someone's delivering good news to you. Maybe they're expressing their feelings for you, or maybe you get news of someone getting married or engaged or that sort of thing too. Let's see what else I'm getting here, though. What I'm seeing in this card, this Ace of Cups, is where some of you are really visualizing what you want for your personal life, your love life, how you want to live, and you're using your creative visualization to draw that to you. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting really nice energy from this card. See, this one and that Queen of Cups, I'm just getting this really good higher vibration love energy. Not just love for romance, but loving yourself, taking care of yourself, valuing yourself in your life, and taking good care of you. But I am feeling that for a number of you Capricorns, you are in the process of visualization for love, for a happy relationship, a happy home life, to have it all together, kind of like creating the way the kind of become having that empress kind of energy where you've got that good balance of your life for business and romance and everything. And I'm just getting that from this Ace of Cups, kind of like this, I don't know, almost like this creation mode, like you're attracting what you want, the love, the happiness, happy environment, happy home, just you're feeling it, feeling that energy of it and radiating that out into the universe. And then the universe is helping to bring that to you. Yeah, really good. Being satisfied with who you are and not feeling like you need to be something else, or, just fully knowing within yourself in this strong manner that you are enough, you are solid, you've got it together, you are a good quality person, and you deserve to have a good, beautiful, good quality life. That's what I'm getting with that card. I like that. Then you got the King of Pentacles here. And the Pentacles do relate to the earth signs of Capricorn and Taurus and Virgo. And the King of Pentacles is someone who lives a really good life. He's got his like castle kind of home there in the background, and the creatures keeping him company there. And his nice big fancy chair he sits in, like a throne, sipping on his wine, I guess. And the King of Pentacles has been in a position of strength and influence and a certain amount of having a certain amount of authority, and might be an owner of his business or be in a high position in whatever he does, be very comfortable financially. This is all about success and prosperity and living a good life. So this could be you embracing the emotions and feelings of the King of Pentacles in November. But this, I'm getting romance here. I feel like for some of you, you could be attracting, meeting this kind of a person for a potential mate, partner in life. And I feel like if you do, for whoever I'm tuning into here, you might be a little, I almost want to say shy. I don't mean exactly shy, but almost you might feel like, oh, this person wouldn't be interested in me, that kind of thing. That's what I'm getting. That like they would be interested in you and are interested in you, but you're kind of being modest. Yeah, I'm getting this modesty from you, even though you're normally confident and strong and just very confident in yourself. But you're assuming, I want to say this, it's like, maybe you've had people show attention or attraction to you that are people you wouldn't want to be around. So someone who comes across like they would really be potentially a really good catch, it's like you might be modestly assuming that they may not be interested in you. They might be looking for some other type of person, some kind of a whoever, whatever, that's not you. And so this person is going to be looking at you, whoever I'm talking to here, and interested in wanting to get to know you better and kind of being inviting, treating you in this inviting manner, like to maybe they're going to offer you something to drink and have a chat with them or something. and get acquainted, because they're going to find you interesting. They're going to find you attractive and nice and see you as a kind, good person. And they're going to want to get to know you a little better. They're going to see that you're being kind of cautious around them. So they're going to be just patiently trying to get you to relax and open up and have a nice conversation and get to know each other. So they're not going to be trying to rush you or anything like that. That's what I get from this person. So whoever that applies to, that might be specific to certain individuals. But another really good card about success and prosperity here. Okay, let's see. Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles is showing that you're on your path. You're making progress. And, let's see. Alexander, you're right. I am very somewhat shy. There you go. I've been listening to you for a couple of years. Oh, welcome. I just want to say I absolutely love your readings and thank you so much for staying consistent. Thank you. Atta, am I pronouncing your name right? Atta Alexander. Thank you very much. I appreciate hearing that. Thank you. Okay, and then let's see. Knight of Pentacles. And this is showing you're on your path and you're making progress towards your goals, your dreams, whatever projects you're working on, whatever you're doing, you are making progress. And you know you are, although sometimes you feel like your progress is not fast enough, or you might know other people who seem to be making faster progress or be ahead of you, or whatever it is, have more prosperity in their life at the moment than you have, even though you're fine. But at the same time, you're not giving up. You're very determined. You're strong. You're solid. You just keep moving forward. And because, I mean, the truth is, in some cases, whoever I'm tuning into, you've had maybe a good share of challenges where you've had setbacks that have occurred, where you'll be going along and making some progress, and then all of a sudden there's a setback of some type. And so then you got to get back going on your path again. But you never give up. You stay strong. You stay consistent. You stay focused on your dreams, your goals. It's like, you're never going to give up. You're just going to keep going and going and going because you have your image in your mind of what you want. And sometimes you make adjustments because you say, oh, okay, I think instead of that, I actually want this, or I might want to change it a little bit, but that's fine. You're tweaking it along the way because you have to be open for changes and flexibility because sometimes you learn, well, I don't like that, but I like this over here or whatever. So I'm going to do it. I want this. And so, but you just keep moving forward. You're not going backwards, even if sometimes you seem to be at a standstill or having a little setback. It's like you keep moving. So this is just saying that you're making that progress. You're going to get to your goal and you're going to be successful and you're going to be very financially secure. That's what I keep getting. That seems to be the kind of a theme here is financial security, having a happy home, taking care of yourself, attracting the love that you want and that you deserve into your life. You see here, I was saying, I felt like with this Ace of Cups that you could be visualizing the kind of love that you want and happy home. And then I see this King of Pentacles, who could be the person that could be male or female that you actually attract, and maybe you don't even recognize it at first because you're kind of a little shy about it, a little modest. And even though you were picturing someone that would just be ideal in every way for you and also have all the prosperity for both of you, you're doing well, they're doing well, the whole thing. So, okay, then you've got the Wheel of Fortune here. And the Wheel of Fortune is talking about things turning in your... Oh, thank you so much, Renee. Thank you. What a nice compliment. A live reading from the best. Thank you. I appreciate it. Very, very flattering. From the Wheel of Fortune here, this is just showing that things are turning. The wheel is turning in your favor. So if you have had these setbacks I was just talking about here with the Knight of Pentacles that come up just in life, the challenges and everything, It seems like a lot of times when we're on our path and working towards our goals, it's almost like the universe tosses something out in your path. It's like, oh boy, now I got to deal with that, then get back on your path. So these things just make you more determined that you won't give up. And the Wheel of Fortune is showing that everything you're working for, dreaming of, it's all going to be worth it. See, I see a home here. Does somebody want a new home to move to a different residence? See the home at the top that the pointer's on, the heart for love. Oh, I guess that's a pot of gold. Look, the coins. So a ring, the sun, star. What is that? I mean, it looks like a screw, but it's not. No, it's wings. Is it little wings on there? I see a book, but a home. Some of you could have be moving to a new home or building a home, finally getting a home of your own. The sun, that sun card, the sun image there. I feel like you're going to have a number of you have the sun shining on you and lighting your path and just making you feel good, kind of like the sun's on your back as you're moving along your path and feeling good and strong. And the ring, I like this, a star, like you're wishing on a star and your wish comes true. So yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. If you've had the rug pulled out from under you, setbacks or standstills where nothing's moving, it's like the wheel is saying it's time to start moving forward. Just keep your mind focused on your dreams, your goals. Don't let anything stop you. Because sometimes some challenges are pretty strong and they kind of make you second guess yourself. But that's the one thing, though, I think about Capricorns. They're just such strong-willed, strong-minded, just very solid, strong people. So I always feel like Capricorns are the type that just, they're just going to keep going no matter what. Okay. So let's see. So that's the Everyday Witch Tarot, and I've got the Everyday Witch Oracle cards. So I'm going to shuffle these. And if you like my videos, be sure and subscribe if you haven't, or if you have already, I thank you for your subscriptions. And feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. And let's see. Here we go. Okay, so what are the messages for Capricorn for the month of November? What are the messages for Capricorn for November? Okay, let's see. Oh, Barbara, thank you so much. Good evening and God bless you, Eileen. Love you. Thank you for inspiring and cheering us. You make a difference in people's lives. Thank you so much, Barbara. What a wonderful sentiment. I truly appreciate it. Thank you very much. Okay, let's see. And let me give it another shuffle, and I'm going to fan these out, and let's see what your messages are. Let's see. All right, this is what I've been talking about. Imagine and envision. So you see that she's sitting there on her broom, writing her images, using her creative visualization for all the things she wants. And the kitty seeing her visualizations and trying to catch some of them. A castle, a new home, a crown, money. So she's just envisioning what she wants. Imagine and envision. So that's what I've been talking about all this time here. Just keep focusing on your dreams, on what makes you happy. And when you have people, because I'm getting for some people, you've got some really negative people around you that are trying to discourage you and say discouraging things. So this might be specific for certain people. I am getting some petty, negative, small-minded individuals around some of you that, and the truth is, they may not be saying things directly to you. I'm feeling they're nearby. It might be people who observe you. It could be people in your workplace, or people in your social circle, maybe even relatives. But these particular people that I'm looking at, they're very negative. They have a lot of negative energy with them. They're small-minded, bitter. They're bitter about life because they feel like they're stuck in a rut and they can't get out of it, and they're mad at the world, and they just feel to me like they're self-sabotaging, and they see you rising above your problems because they apparently are close enough to you that they have observed different challenges and problems that have come up in your life, but they see you just making your way through them. Yeah, they see you, have observed you maybe being hurt in one way or another, and either in a relationship situation or a financial situation at work or whatever it is, that you've had your own share of tough times, but they see how resilient you are, and it makes them mad. That's what I'm feeling like. So that might be specific for certain individuals that I'm getting this. And it's almost like you're oblivious to them because those people are not important to you. What's important to you is your life, what you're working towards for your life. And that's what matters, because those people are just kind of, they look and feel like, I just get this dark energy and they're just kind of fizzling out. They're sabotaging themselves is what they're doing in their own lives by being so negative and bitter, and then jealous of other people who keep getting back up and getting back on their path. It's like it makes them so mad. And they could do the same thing, but they refuse to. They'd rather point fingers and do all that kind of stuff, be angry and mad at the world, mad at people who look like they're not being held back by their challenges. So they're not being destroyed by their challenges. They're just getting more determined. Maybe they're finding a different way to do something if the way they were doing it is not working well enough. And they don't like that. But like I said, I feel like you might vaguely be aware of them, but you're basically, the more you brush that off when they come to your mind, or if you're around them in some way, and keep focusing on what's important to you. That's really all that matters. You've got gratitude and thanks. That's another great way to attract all the good to you that you deserve also. Look how pretty this imagery is with all the flowers. Kitty's got his or her bowl of milk there. She's got flowers in her hair. That pretty design on her dress. I mean, I do all the butterflies. This is a beautiful image. So it's just being in nature, having all the beautiful elements of nature that she's surrounded with, or many of them anyway. But the gratitude and thanks, the more grateful you are, the more you have an attitude of gratitude. Oh, I gotta get that. I was looking at it. I wasn't looking at my computer screen. If I looked at the computer screen, I'm seeing all this glare on the card. But I just love this because it's showing how, as you're experiencing and putting out that energy into the universe, that feeling energy of your own gratitude and thanks for all the good you have in your life, that the universe is returning more and more and just pouring more beauty and magic and good things and abundance and prosperity, and just showering you with all the good for you to be even more thankful, have more gratitude, and just feel so much happier in your life. And so, yeah, the more you're having that attitude of gratitude, the more you're going to be getting good things from the universe in some shape or form. And okay, and then you've got this card, listening to wisdom. She's listening to, is that a crow or something, talk to her. And yes, especially it's good to, whether you meditate or even if you don't actually meditate. But yeah, she looks fresh and free. Exactly. Just free to live from our own heart and soul. Definitely unencumbered. Listening to wisdom and nature can be very inspiring and speak to you also, like she's having the bird speaking to her. I've had trees and plants speak to me. So, and I've heard things from, our puppy dogs over the years too, that when they've said something here and there, I've interpreted something that they've said to me. Yes, nature, you can get information in nature. I get some of my water. So this is a very good practice, especially if you're near water. That is a good place to receive information from, or in other parts of nature, just to be open, or just being in a peaceful frame of mind. Because when you're worrying and upset, it's hard. You kind of block the information that's trying to come to you. So the more peaceful you are, and calm and confident and open and receptive, the more you can receive the information in some form of intuition, or maybe you might actually hear words coming to you, or in nature, you might actually hear a tree or a plant speak to you, or an animal. So it's always good to listen for your intuition, and listen for whoever in the way of nature or heavenly elements are trying to communicate to you. So, okay. So, oh, thank you. Who gave me Maurice, thank you so much. Thank you for your donation. Yeah, I'm very appreciative of any donations that you make to my channel, either by the super chat or on my PayPal. I have a link on my page for PayPal. Acta says, I've had a lot of hawks and white owls and lots of deers. Oh, how beautiful. Very nice. Okay, let's see. And then, wait, let me read this here. Maurice says, I'm in a deep crossroad in my life direction. I'm scared that I'm wasting time in finding my calling in life. What does the card say about my situation? I don't feel, right off the bat, I don't feel like you're wasting anything. What I'm getting here is you are getting your own knowledge, your own inner resources that have been getting developed and accumulating over time. So I feel like it's your timing, that when you get to the place in your life where you really are happy in whatever work you're doing in your life, it's all going to come together, and it's part of the big plan, is what I'm feeling like in your life. That's what I'm getting. And you've got moving on to a better situation. Ace of Pentacles here. New beginnings with money. Six of Pentacles, being right in there with the prosperity. Nine of Swords. This is you worrying needlessly. Person is laying awake, losing sleep, worrying about worst case scenarios, and it's not necessary. You're going to be making a transition that is going to benefit you. You've got the Death card, an ending of this worrying and negative phase of your life, things speeding up with the Eight of Wands to move forward, to help you to start going into this new direction. So, Maurice, and then Nine of Cups, celebrating your good fortune, your prosperity. So, this is where you need to transition out of. The Nine of Swords, and the Death card says ending. That's an end to this negative situation. Things start moving ahead quickly for you with this Eight of Wands, where you're leaving behind a difficult situation in your life, moving on to something better, calmer waters, make a new beginning that's profitable for you, business-wise, money-wise, some kind of new beginnings. And you're working at your craft. you're doing well, the money's coming in, you're feeling comfortable because you're in that universal flow of money coming in, more money coming in than's going out, and enjoying what you do, feeling happy and content and enjoying yourself. And then you get to a stage where you're actually just celebrating and being so grateful for your happy home, your elevated status financially, where you're just feeling much more secure. And I'm feeling, you know what I'm getting from this Nine of Cups card here, celebrating, that as you're celebrating, you're remembering the difficult times you went through in your life, where you did feel like you were wasting time, where you were having hard times in your life and difficulties, and you just felt like you got pushed, kind of pushed back, just kind of almost like you didn't matter, or your life wasn't as valuable as it should be, or something, like you weren't experiencing a high value kind of lifestyle. And it just made you feel empty, like you felt in some cases alone and emptiness. And I see you, when you get to this stage where you're actually celebrating your good and your prosperity and your happy home and everything, that you glance back at this time in your life, and it's like almost like you feel bad for yourself back then. That's what I'm getting. Almost like you feel bad for yourself, what you went through, but you're going to be feeling so much stronger. It's like you have a new lease on life, kind of like you feel stronger, healthier, vibrant, joyful. I mean, you're just and so grateful, because when you've had these difficult times and challenges in your life, and you're finally doing well and finally feeling like, oh, at first it's like, is this real? And then as the time goes on, it's like, it is real. It is real. I'm doing it. This is working. I'm doing so much better now. I'm so grateful. I have so much to be grateful for. It's like, wow, it's almost like you appreciate all your good so much more, because you have been through the depths of difficulties and challenges, and then you rise to a place where you're doing so much better. Your life, it's like you have a bright new shiny life. So but whatever your experiences, whatever you were going through, for whatever reason, the universe throws stuff at us. That's, I know a lot of people manage to live really happy, prosperous lives, it seems, from early on and throughout their life. And other people have a lot of big ups and downs in one thing or another. And I'm more on the ups and downs side myself. So I certainly appreciate it when things are going well. So, it's just, you appreciate everything so much that it's going to automatically bring more prosperity and abundance and love into your life, because I'm feeling you're going to have loving relationships around you also. So if you're not experiencing that now, you're going to have loving, kind, good relationships in the way of friendships, romance, the whole thing, people you work with, whatever. I'm just getting this really good energy. So I don't know if this means you change jobs, or you have a business you start, or maybe it's your existing work, but you get elevated at your existing place where you work. Whatever this is, it's a dramatic change for you, and it's going to be so welcome. So no, you're not wasting your time. It's experiences apparently that you had to go through in your life, just like we all have different things we have to experience, and kind of like you look back and think, oh, that was unfortunate, I would have preferred not to go through that, but it happened. Okay, now I'm here, and I don't want to repeat that. I know that, it's going to be that sort of thing. Let me see, finding my calling in life. So finding your calling. I feel like, is there a particular business, Maurice, that you have an interest in, or a particular type of work, career, anything, or even things that you enjoy doing, something that you enjoy a lot that maybe you could make money from, because however this is, the money is going to be coming in. So I don't know if you might be working at a regular job and have something else you do also that you create in some way that brings you money, because you're enjoying yourself. That's what I'm getting. You're going to be enjoying your work and making money at it, enjoying those that you deal with. It's like you're in that universal flow. So, Maurice, is there some particular type of work that you're especially drawn to, or any particular type of anything that you enjoy doing? Um, do you have anything in mind now? Because I feel like you're going to, it does look and feel like you will make this transition somehow or another. But if you're not sure what it is right now, you need to discover that. I think that's your next step right now, is to and to discover what this is for you, because you want to live from your heart and soul and still have all the money. You know, you want the coins to pay your expenses, to live comfortably, to have what you need so you can feel secure. And that's what I'm seeing for you up ahead. So is there something in particular you're interested in? Because it does look like you do make a good, solid transition. So you do this intentionally. I mean, it might be something you discover by chance. Are you still there, Maurice? I'm asking. And let me see. While I'm waiting for Maurice to answer me, let me go look at some other comments here. Oh, thank you for the chords for putting that. Don't forget to hit the like, everyone, and please subscribe. That was very nice. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Yeah, the Queen of Cups does look pregnant. I know. Let's see here. Always forever. Atta. There's Atta. Correct. Close enough. Thank you, Atta. Renee. Hi, Renee. Let's see. Atta. I feel like I've been in a war. I lost my mom in May. I've just been pushing forward no matter what. That's right. God bless you and your mom. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure she's with you, though. I feel like she's right close to you, Atta. I feel like she's, yeah, live reading. Thank you, Renee. Okay. Chords. Oh, the cat, I can't even pronounce that. Medical symbol. That's where I've seen that. Catasus, is that how you pronounce that? Oh, I go look at an apartment tomorrow and a house on Saturday. Atta, good for you. Okay, let me see. That's Barbara. Belle. Hi, Belle. Thank you so much. Okay, let's see here. Oh, chords, put some cute little symbols there. Okay. I've had a lot of, oh yeah, I read that one. I think we all have been through some amazing challenges. Yes, I'm very grateful. Okay. Oh, Maurice, carpenter by trade. Oh, you've got skills, Maurice. Working as a mailman, and I hate it. Oh, I remember you talking to me about that when you got a reading from me a while ago. That's right. I remember that. Long hours and everything. Oh, I enjoy building home, but the layoffs are unbelievable. Oh my God. Look for a steady job. Just stack your ends to secure your career interests. Stack your ends. Okay. So, Maurice, you're a carpenter by trade. Wow. Okay, but you do work as a mailman. Okay. I don't know, Maurice. I think you might, I don't know if you could possibly start. If I remember you telling me you work long hours. So if you're still working really long hours, I know it must be difficult to have a second job, but I don't know if you could do some kind of, you enjoy carpentry. I mean, to me, that's a real skill, carpentry. That's something real. That's solid. That's something, to be appreciated. So, I don't know if you have enough time in your schedule to do some kind of carpentry work on your days off. I mean, I know you need to rest also, but maybe you could start some kind of little side business with that. Um, yeah, but somehow you're going to make a transition where your money is good. Let's see. Building homes, but oh yeah, building homes. I don't know. That could very well be if you enjoy that work and you're good at it, because I'm seeing you working at something that you're secure. You know what you're doing. You're doing good quality work. People appreciate doing business with you, whether you're working for yourself or at a company, and money's good. And you don't feel, you're not miserable. You're enjoying yourself. So still working the long hours, and you're a great carpenter. Oh, wow. I bet you are. I don't know. I don't know. And then you don't want to cut back on your hours because you need the money right now, right? I mean, it would be good if there was some way you could find, I don't know how much vacation time you get in a year. If you get like a couple of weeks a year or something, I mean, that's not a lot of time out of a whole year, but maybe you can do something with your carpentry that you could make. I mean, I don't know what kind of things you can build, maybe some furniture or something. I don't know. I just feel like you need to start looking into, since you're a great carpenter and that's a very valuable skill to have, to me, that makes sense that you would look in that direction for some way of getting your foot in the door of some little side business you could start, even though your hours are long at the post office. I feel like you really should look at this. You should look and think about it. Why don't you start dreaming about it? Start picturing it and focusing on that and visualizing that, Maurice, because I would just love to see you make that transition, because it does look like you will. So it does look like you're going to make that transition. Just start picturing yourself somehow having time and somehow being able to do something. Still working like, yeah, let's see. Atta says, I'm hurting a lot. She said some mean things before leaving this world, so I'm trying to recover from that. Oh, that was your mom. She's around you a lot. Was she kind of in general critical and kind of dominating, kind of towered over you, and a kind of criticizing, controlling kind of person with you? Because I feel like she had kind of a hardness about her temperament, if I'm tuning into her correctly. And that was her way of communicating sometime. Oh, Maurice. Oh, you're welcome, Maurice. Thank you so much. Yeah, well, I'm going to be picturing you making that transition, Maurice, and you need to start picturing yourself making that transition. I believe in miracles. I totally believe in miracles. Sometimes it just doesn't look like there's any way to make a transition out of a bad situation to where you want to get to. But the more you focus on it and believe in it, somehow doors open. The universe will help you find a way. So start picturing it, believing it, feeling happy when you're imagining yourself working and doing what you enjoy doing and making a good living. Whether you're having your own business, I love to see you have your own business or working for a company that appreciates you a lot. I feel like if you can start visualizing it a lot, somehow, some way, doors are going to open. You're going to find that way. You're going to find that opening. You might just start getting started doing something, working on something a little bit at a time, and somebody might see some good quality work, and all of a sudden one thing leads to another, and I don't know. I just feel like it could go that way. So, Atta, I was asking you about your mother, if she was kind of a tough cookie, somebody who was kind of a little bit of a tough person anyway in the way she dealt with you or other people, because I'm kind of picturing someone who could be come across kind of strict in a way at times or something like that. Oh, let's see. Cord says, should I get a housemate and or a dog? I'm not getting a bad feeling about a housemate, and I'm a big dog lover, but for some reason I'm not getting dog as strong right now. Housemate. Were you thinking about getting a housemate, maybe to share expenses or something? Because that's, for some reason, I feel like that could work out for you, Cords. A housemate. You got to be real selective about who it is, though. And Atta, are you still with us? Atta might not be here now. I don't know. Okay, let me see if I missed anybody. I think that's about everything. Did anybody else have a question before I start to close it out? Thank you again, Maurice. Thank you so much for your generous donation. Anyone else with a question? Because I'm going to get ready to close it out if I don't get anything. And Atta, I wish you the best. I'm thinking Atta may have checked out because I'm not seeing an answer from her. Yeah, but I do feel like your mother is with you if you're still listening. I feel like she's around you, so I feel like that was just her way, her temperament, whatever happened. Oh, light bird, what's in store for me? Wait, does that mean next month? Oh, Atta, yeah, I was asking you about your mother, if she typically had kind of a tough personality, kind of stern or kind of critical about things or hard to please, something like that. Anyway, that's what I was asking because I'm picturing her around you. So I don't feel like she, once she left this earth plane, that all of a sudden she turned and abandoned you. I got wait, I don't understand. I don't understand what you just told me. Oh, Maurice, thank you for being amazing tarot and psychic reading. Thank you so much. You're welcome, and thank you, Maurice. Oh, light bird. Oh, how do I heal from this hurt? I feel like this is your mother's way of communicating. That's what I'm feeling like. Like if she said a lot of hateful things to you, I kind of feel like she had all this aggravation, maybe some anger inside of herself about a lot of things in her own life and all that inside of herself, and frustrations with herself. Yeah. And so she would lash out at you or maybe other people. And I feel like she was stuck in that mode. She was not a happy person. She was kind of a miserable person. And she was kind of trapped in a box of her own, and didn't soften up and soften herself or her heart. And you kind of got the brunt of that. And I don't feel like she really intended to hurt you like she did. Yeah, always. I don't feel like she even, it's like she was always lashing out at somebody. So if you were there, then it was you. Maybe it was somebody else on another occasion. It was her own frustration. She felt like a prisoner inside of herself because she was so miserable. And so she was angry about it, but frustrated, very frustrated with her own life and with herself, with life in general, and just had that negative kind of viewpoint. And so, yeah. And so she didn't understand things on a more spiritual level like you do. And you're much more sensitive and compassionate. And so you and her were two quite different people, even though she did and does still love you, even if it didn't feel that way. She feels, what I get from her is she felt like she needed somebody to love her. She had a hard time feeling love from other people because she was so blocked and frustrated and angry and felt like she was restricted inside of herself. She was really stuck in a negative place. And I guess she lived that way for a long time, and kind of like a prisoner of her own making. I was there to hear her take her last breath, and I've been stuck in ever since. Oh, um, you know, you know what I get from her and you when I look at the comparison? I feel like you're an older soul than she is. You've lived more lifetimes and you've developed more wisdom, kindness, compassion, and she has not. I feel like even though she seemed older in herself, because you know, some people who are real bitter and angry, they tend to seem older than they are. You know what I'm saying? And um, uh, but I feel like as far as the soul level, that you had somehow you had been growing on your spiritual path, and she was not. She was very stuck. And I feel like you shouldn't. It's hard not to feel hurt by her hurtful words, but I feel like a lot of the things she may have been throwing at you, she may have thought about herself, tell the truth, and expressed it and threw it out at you instead. And she was like sabotaging her own life for a long time with this negative energy. And you're on a much more spiritual, enlightened path. You're a happier person by nature than she was. And she just hasn't evolved as much as you have on that spiritual path. And so that's why I'm thinking maybe she didn't live as many lifetimes previously as you have, and so was not at that level of spiritual understanding. And then, you know, so she might begin, now that she's in the spirit world, to understand things better as time goes by. But I feel like she's real close by. So she is around you quite a bit. That's what I feel like, Anta. She's around you a lot. She feels very attached to you. Um, she feels like she wants you to give her love. You know, I feel like it's almost she felt like she didn't have love or something like that in herself. Oh, of course, I lost my connection back now. Oh, good. Okay. So, Ata, I feel like the best thing for you to do now is to try to have compassion for her as much as possible, and don't believe all those things she said to you. I kind of feel like she kind of was throwing things at you that she felt about her own life and about herself or something. It's like she was very critical of herself, I feel like. So thank you so much. I so needed this. No one has any idea, but you've been helped with removing a block in my head. I will never forget this moment. Oh, thank you, Atta. God bless you. I will picture you just opening up and healing from this, and send as much compassion and love to your mom as you can, because I feel, you know what I feel like? She may have had a tough life even in childhood, because I see the little girl in her from when she was little and just wanting love. That's what I'm getting when I see her. There's a little girl still deep down inside of her who wants to be loved, and that will help to heal her. Send her compassion and love and understanding, and don't take anything she said harsh to you personally. She was just saying things out of her own frustration. That's all. Because she's with you an awful lot. You know, for somebody, if she had that bad of an opinion of you, I don't think she'd want to be spending so much time around you. I feel like she's around you a lot, Atta. So anyway, but you're welcome and thank you, and I'm glad I could be of help. So let's see. Let me see if there's something. Somebody else asked me something. Lightbird did. Let me go back to Lightbird here. What's in store for me financially, job, career? I'm awaiting a miracle concerning my partner. Will he discontinue unhealthy behavior? Oh, I feel like your partner is stuck in a rut, Lightbird. Stuck. It's the unhealthy behavior. Is this like drugs or drinking or something like that? I feel like this partner is stuck. And I feel like this person is, he's not happy inside of himself, and he doesn't have the will to change at this time. That's what I'm getting from your partner. he doesn't have a strong will to change because he feels, oh, there's Eileen Nolan. Do you have anything for another Eileen? Let me check in a little while. Let's see what I'm going to talk in a Lightbird right now. I do feel like he does not have the will to make changes in his unhealthy behavior right now. And so, you know, this is not good for you. That's what I'm getting here, because it's not good for you. It's kind of like you're above this, whatever this behavior is, you're above it. You shouldn't have to be dealing with that, is what I'm getting. And unfortunately, he just, I don't get any kind of determination from him to make a change. It's like he feels hopeless. He's not happy, and he feels hopeless, and he doesn't have this enthusiasm, you know, to make a lot of change. I mean, maybe you could try to talk and get him inspired in some way or another, but I don't know. I kind of feel like he's stuck in that rut right now. So, I mean, and if it's drugs or alcohol and he's got an addiction problem, then that's that much more difficult, you know, because that's not like just wake up tomorrow and, okay, I'm not going to do that anymore, you know, then that's a much more difficult situation then. And what else did Lightbird say here? Wait, let me go here. Maria, if I'm moving to another house with my family. Well, I feel like you are going to still be with your family. I don't know about moving though. Are you and your family thinking of staying where you are right now for a little while longer? Maria, this is from Maria Barbosa. Because I do tend to feel you're continuing to stay with your family a while longer, if that's more about what the question is, whether you're splitting up from them or staying with them. I'm feeling like you're going to be with them a while longer. And you will, you know, you might be moving on later, maybe with someone else, a partner or somebody, but right now I'm feeling you're staying with your family. And I'm not so sure about moving though. Is it definite that you and your family want to move, or this is kind of just a thought that you're considering? Let's see. Oh, process of buying a farm. I like that. That feels good. A lot of stagnation. I don't know. I'm getting good vibes about this buying a farm, Maria. That looks solid to me. There's something really good about it. I would try to keep following through on that. If that one doesn't come through, there might be another one that you get. But that concept of buying a farm together, that does feel good. That feels solid. Yeah, things might still be working out. I would just try to get as much clarity about the circumstances as you can. But, and if it's not that particular one, it might be another one. But I feel like there's a good chance it's going to go through. It feels solid. Yeah, that doesn't feel bad at all. So maybe just try to get more clarity on the situation. Let's see, chords. If I go back to see my mom, will there be any issues about getting my personal items or legal problems? I'm not getting legal problems, chords. There might be some issue about you getting your personal items because of some argument or disagreement about something. Oh, you're welcome, Maria. Good luck. There might be some disagreement about you picking up your personal items for some reason. Maybe it's just going on. Maybe it's just the relationship with you and your mom right now, that would be an opportunity for some kind of an argument or something like that. I mean, if you could go back and pick up your things when she's not there, it might even be better if you can. you know, just get your stuff and go or whatever. Okay, let's see. Belrose. How Belrose on Eileen Nolan. All right, let's see. Eileen Nolan, let me think about you in a minute. Belrose, how my bosses and coworkers think about you. I guess you're asking me what are your bosses and coworkers about you? Yeah, Belrose. I believe your coworkers like you. Are your bosses around you very much? I'm almost feeling like they stay so busy, they're not really focusing on you an awful lot. You're not getting bad vibes from, I'm not getting any kind of bad vibes from your bosses. I'm feeling they're very distracted and busy. But I feel like your coworkers, are you mostly around your coworkers and the bosses are busy going here and going there and doing stuff like that? Because I'm not feeling like they think of you as a problem. They feel like you're fine, you're good. They got all their things they're thinking about and working on. That's what I'm feeling like. And I feel like your coworkers are okay with you. Yeah, they feel overall feel open to you and like you're okay. And Eileen Nolan. Eileen, do you have anything? And you spell your name like I do too. Do you have anything for another Eileen? Let's see. You could be getting good news about something related to business, career. You might have some celebrations. Let's see what else we get here. Give in to passion. This is about something you're passionate about. Yeah, Eileen, if there's something you're passionate about, you might want to really look into pursuing it if you haven't been doing so lately. And you could be having a new beginning with money and your prosperity, maybe some new ideas. You might get inspired actually and start on a little bit of a new adventure for yourself that could be profitable for you too. Yeah, so it's like there's some creativity. I feel like something that you could be passionate about that would be enjoyable. And there's something about some new beginnings that could turn out well for you with money. Something inspiring, something that you feel good about, that you believe in. Okay, and let's see. Oh, you're all busy and you get along. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling like. Oh, you're welcome. I mean, okay, hope so. Yeah. Beverly Grievous, thank you. There are 3 objectives to be obtained. Money, abundance, and buy my own condo. Do achieve my life purpose? Beverly, I do feel like you're going to have your own condo. I don't feel like that's a problem. I feel like that's yours. You must visualize that a lot. You identify with that because your energy is resonating with that. I feel like it's yours. You must have a particular condo, maybe a particular building you're interested in or something. Because I do feel like you're going to be in that condo. It's going to be yours too. So that I feel like you got that down. Somehow, some way you're going to have it because it's like it's you. It resonates with you. And let's see, your money in abundance. Yeah, I feel like your abundance is going to be good in different areas, Beverly. Your money, you might feel like at times that your money is up and down, but you're going to be feeling very abundant in many other areas of your life, like your quality of life, the people that you are around, that you have in your life. I'm feeling a lot of abundance in a variety of ways for you. And finally, your money is going to catch up. That's what I'm feeling like. So if you've had like tight money situations, that might go on for a little bit longer, but somehow you're going to be attracting abundance in different forms, in different shapes and forms. And some of it might just be good quality people that's going to be gravitating towards you, that are going to give more fulfillment to your life in one way or another. And then your money catches up. That's what I get after your money catches up and the money gets better. But I do see, I do believe you're going to be in that condo. I just feel like that's you. And when you are in it, you know, you're going to feel pretty good. But your abundance, yeah, it's going to be good. Oh, Eileen, hoping to retire soon. Good for you. Okay, and then let's see. Sarah Star, what are Phil's thoughts and feelings towards me? Phil. Do you have any idea if this Phil has somebody else in his life also, Sarah Star? Beverly, absolutely 100 condo. Yeah, totally. Phil. I'm feeling this Phil might also be interested in someone else. I know you need more money to do it. I know that's going to be coming. You need to be focusing on just identifying with your condo and having more prosperity in your life and having that condo. Because the condo, by you visualizing it a lot and identifying with it a lot, the universe is going to help you to get the money and the means to have that condo. So the money is coming along. Yeah. Sarah, we are not in. Oh, no wonder, because I see Phil is around others. Okay. Light Ray, I'm house sitting full time at the moment. You see me getting my own house sometime next year. Okay, let me go back to Sarah. Phil, yeah, Phil's got other people around him. I don't really feel like he's focusing on you, Sarah. So I'm not feeling he's your. It's like you two could be okay together, but I'm feeling there's going to be somebody else for you that's a better match for you, and that person will be around a lot. You two will get to spend a lot of time together, and it's going to be clear that that person and you belong together. So Phil does feel like he's off on his own journey with other people and whatever. You know, I'm not getting a lot. Even if you two get in contact again, I'm just, you know, he might be friendly and all that, but I'm feeling he's got other things, other people, whatever in his life. That's what I'm getting from Phil. Let's see, and I'm going to start closing this out pretty soon because it's getting late for me. Let's see, Light Ray says, I am house sitting full time at the moment. Do you see me getting my own house sometime next year? You could get your own next year, or it could be the following. The word following came into my mind. It could be the following year. So next year is 23. It could be 24, Light Ray. Just keep watching, keep visualizing what you want, and keep looking out for something, because you might have an opportunity next year. I don't have a bad feeling about next year with you getting a house, to tell the truth, Light Ray. It could happen next year. It could be the following. I keep getting something about possibly the following year. So, competition. Yeah, there might be a lot of competition or something. Maybe like if there's a good deal on something, a lot of competition from others to get what you want. Keep focusing on what you want. You're going to have an opportunity. That's what I'm getting here. You're going to be having an opportunity. You're going to get some clarity coming up ahead with that house situation. Just keep saving whatever you can. Keep focusing on what you want. And, you know, maybe by late next year or something you might. But if it's 24, the months fly by so darn fast. That'll be here in no time anyway, because it's almost 23 now. Okay. Oh, you're welcome, Sarah. Okay. Return my job at National Park Service, or at least get a good reference. You might be able to go back to National Park Service. Is it possible to work part-time there? I'm almost feeling like something possibly part-time. Oh, good for you, Light Ray. You're visualizing. You're welcome, Light Ray. And I need to close this out. Cords, is it possible for Park Service to work part-time? Because I was feeling like part-time might work for you. That might be like a possibility. National Park Services. Yeah, it feels okay. It's for some reason I'm not getting full-time though. I don't know why. Do they hire people part-time, Cords? Good reference. Or at least a good reference. Oh, you're welcome, Eileen. Yes, they have seasonal and part-time from home. Yeah, I'm feeling like you might be able to get on part-time. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, you should look into it. Okay, everybody, I think I'm going to close it out. It's getting a little late for me. It's almost 9 o'clock for me. So, and then tomorrow's Friday. I'm just going to do the general live stream for all signs tomorrow evening sometime, maybe 6 p.m., 6:30, 7. I'm not sure the time. I'll make an announcement ahead of time, so just be on the lookout. And I'll have the live stream general reading for all signs, and then you can ask questions after again. So, oh, you're welcome, Cords. Good luck with that. Thank you so much. And you're welcome, Beverly. Thank you. Light Ray. Oh, I will. I'll rest well. Light Ray, thank you so much. Okay, and I'm just going to type, okay. Okay, thanks everyone. Okay, and I'm going to close it out. So everybody have a good evening, day, wherever you are. I'll close it out, and I'll be back since tomorrow's Friday evening, the general reading, but I'll make an announcement sometime ahead of time. All right, and thank you all, and have a good day or evening.